Hello, my name is Javon. I'm an award-winning actor based out in Los Angeles, and today we're going to be going over a second episode of the Imagination Exercise. This is a series of exercises that I learned while I attended the Stella Adler Academy, and they're probably the thing that I credit the most with my growth as an actor and as an artist. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. I want you to start by closing your eyes. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose and out of your mouth. Take a deep breath in and out. In and out. One more in and out. Now stop. I want you to look around. If you look to your left, you see that there's a bed. Looks really comfortable. It's all well made. It's a queen-size bed. Pillows up at the top. Everything looks very pristine, nothing out of place. If you look straight in front of you, there's a giant wall. This wall is full of medals and plaques. It's got trophies. It's got different types of awards. It's got medallions for tasks well done. I want you to reach out and pluck the first medallion off of the wall. Now I want you to take a second and look at it. It's brushed gold, and it's got a little bit of weight to it. It's not one of those cheap plastic medallions. I want you to feel it. Feel the temperature of the metal in your hand. Feel how nice and cool it is. And feel the weight of it. It's actually pretty dense, pretty heavy. I want you to take it, put it up to your nose, and give it a deep whiff. What does it smell like? To me, it smells kind of coppery, like an old penny. You look at it, it's an achievement award. Pretty nice award for an achievement award. I want you to take it. I want you to put it back on the wall. I want you to look to your left, and there's a door. And the door is open, but you can't see what's outside of it. It's just a bright light. Now, you look all around this room, you wonder what you're doing. Well, take a look down. Down on the floor right in front of you is a duffel bag. And there are clothes that are right next to it. I want you to pack this duffel bag. Pack what you would need for a trip, as if you're leaving. Remember, be specific. Shirts, underwear, socks, shoes, any accessories. Where are you going? What do you need? Be specific when you pack your bag. When I'm ready to move on, I will say, moving on, but if you need more time, please pause the video. Okay, moving on. If you need more time, pause the video. Now, I want you to take one look around, and you see, above the bed, there's a photo. Move in and look really close. The photo is of you. It's you walking across the stage, graduating high school. Look around one more time. This bedroom, well, it's your bedroom. the bed, your childhood bed. The award wall, these are all the awards that you have gathered throughout your years. And this home, well, it's your childhood home. I want you to look at the bed. I want you to imagine all the late nights that you spent doing homework, last-minute assignments, chatting to your friends, playing video games, watching TV. Everything, your whole life, took place from this room. Yeah, you explored out and about, but this is a safe place that you called your own. I want you to look at that wall. What awards are on that wall? I want you to walk forward through the room and get up really close to that wall. And I want you to look from left to right, scanning everything. Pick up another medal. And I want you to say what the medal is for. This one is for an achievement in band. I was quite the band nerd in high school. Continued in college. It continues now, actually. Put the medal back up. You can't take it with you. All of the plaques and all of the medals. Now that you know that this room is your childhood room, I want you to take in a deep smell. Is there a defining smell in this room that reminds you of your childhood? When you look out your window, what do you see? Specific. Do you see your neighbor's house? Do you see trees? Does the light stream in through this window or not? Do you just see a street? Specific. What do you see out the window? When you look down at your feet, yeah, you see your duffel. It's now packed as you're getting ready to leave. But is there a carpet? What is the carpet? Is it shag? Is it high pile, low pile? What's the color? Specificity is the work of the actor. And the more specific you can make your room, the better you'll be able to embody it. I had no carpet, just a vinyl floor. But that vinyl floor was faux wood, faux hardwood. I want you to reach down and pick up that duffel bag. You have everything packed that you need to leave. I want you to look over to your right and start heading towards that door. Once again, you're going to be walking out. You don't know what's outside this room, but you know it's time to leave. And as you walk towards this door, you turn around and you look at your room one more time. You see the bed, the plaques and the awards. You see the window and what leads out. You see the floor. Any dressers that you might have had, any accessories. Look down at that duffel bag. Look up and walk out the door. Close it behind you. And stop. It's dark. You don't really know where you are, but you feel safe. There's nothing to worry about around here. You hear a knocking sound to your left, so you look over to your left. It's still very dark, but you make out a faint flicker of a light. I want you to walk over towards that flicker of a light. As you start moving towards it, see that flicker start getting larger and larger and larger until it bursts and this whole section of the room lights up. It's a wall. Nothing more, nothing less. It's the wall that's inside of a cave. You look up and the ceilings are 30, 40, 50 feet above you. They're massive. You can barely see the tops. You look at the wall that's in front of you, and there are a bunch of cave drawings. They look very old. I wonder what period they're from. You see what looks to be a horse, some pottery, maybe rough-drawn figures of people. You don't know what any of it really means, but it's all there, right in front of you, illuminated by this weird source of light. I want you to reach your hand out and touch the wall. I want you to feel the texture of this clay wall. It's rough. Slide your hand down and feel the indents of the artwork. Feel the sense of history that's emanating from the walls. But it's still dark, and you still need to figure out where you are. So, turn back to look in front of you. And there's another light, slightly flickering. Walk towards it. And now the light's getting bigger and bigger, and then it flashes, illuminating another huge section of wall. Here, there's nothing. But there's a giant pond in front of you on the floor. You see what appears to be fish, massive fish, swimming all around. And you almost stepped in that puddle. You got to be careful walking around. You're in a cave. You don't know where you are. I want you to lean down and look at these fish. You have never seen these before. They are ancient cave-dwelling fish. Reach your hand into the water. And you see the fish all swim up to your hands. They have no idea who you are. They've never seen anything like you before. All of the fish swim up to you. And they slowly butt into your hand. Slowly headbutt your hand. Feel them as they move past your hand. Nice and smooth texture of these fish. And then here's one huge, monstrous fish. He's coming over. This one is big. He's not dangerous, though. He's friendly. I want you to take your other free hand and reach down, both hands in the water. And I want you to take and grab a fish. When you've got him, I want you to pick up that fish. And I want you to look at him. He's doing that weird thing that fish do, you know, the fish lips. He's just looking at you. He's not in pain or struggling. He's just in a new environment, just like you. I want you to look and feel the smoothness of his skin. It's really slick and slimy. You're holding an ancient cave fish. The hell is this? I want you to feel his fin. Kind of prickly. And if you take a look at his face, when he opens his mouth, you see bunches of little rows of teeth, kind of like a piranha. I guess it is lucky that he's friendly. He didn't bite your hand. All right. He's starting to wriggle around a little bit. Take your fish friend and put him back in the water. And watch as he swims away. Looks to your right. There is a sound. What the heck is that? You hear it coming again. It's a small knocking. You see the light flash, but you didn't even walk closer. That side is just now illuminated. You see what appears to be a person. This person is waving for you to come over. Walk towards him. Or waving frantically. So you keep walking. This wall is a lot farther than the others. You're almost there. And then, right before your eyes, he disappears. And you're alone in the cave. Look behind you. back at the wall with the cave drawings. Look back at the pond. Look up above to the 30, 40, 50 feet high ceiling. Nothing. On this wall, this new wall where the man was standing, you see etchings. They're quite a bit more modern than the rough cave drawings of before. These ones are detailed. They seem to show counting, numbers, equations, different types of ways to solve for different types of problems. What is this? You see outlines and drawings of different people. What have you stumbled upon? From the leftmost wall, ancient etchings. Old. And on the wall in front of you now to the right, brand new. Looks like they were done rather recently. No idea what is going on. But now I think it's time for you to probably find your way out of here. I want you to look behind you. Now you should be looking back at that old wall and look to the left of that. And now you're looking to the back of the cave. There's no light. There's nothing. But I want you to start slowly walking. And as you walk, the illumination from the other three walls slowly starts to fade. And it's darker. But you keep walking. And in front of you, there seems to be the smallest inkling of a light. So you keep walking towards it. You keep going. Keep going. That light gets bigger and bigger, and it appears to be a door. So you keep going. Keep going towards the light. And it gets bigger and grows bigger in front of you. You feel cool air start to blow from that hole. You're going towards it, and you're almost there. And now, stop. You hear another sound behind you. You turn around, and you see what appears to be that person in the distance. And they're jumping up and down, waving their hand. They're also cheering. You hear them saying, "Woohoo!" Can you hear it? Remember, we're in a cave. Specificity is our tool. So that woohoo is echoing everywhere. He shouts, "You made it." And you feel the cool air blow across your skin. It seems you're outside of the cave, or close. I want you to take a look at him, jumping up and down, cheering you on. Small in the distance. The light on the older side of the cave goes black. The light in the front of the cave, where the giant pond was with the fish, goes black. And the light on the right side of the cave, which with the new modern-looking etchings, goes black. You turn around and you see the light of that door. You feel the cool air blowing on your skin. You take a couple more steps, then you're outside. The cave is gone. Now, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe. 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 Now open your eyes when you're ready. It's exercises like this that help train your mind that help train that imaginary muscle so that you can fully commit to the circumstances in front of you, whether that be in a script, whether that be for a play, for a musical, any of the circumstances necessary for the theater of the mind that is acting. I hope that this helped, and I will catch you for the next one. Be proud. You were here for 20 minutes. 20 minutes training that muscle. I know it probably felt like that, but that's what happens. You lose track of time when you fully commit to the circumstances put in front of you. Be proud, and I'll see you in the next one.